scenario. The world is 60% good, 60%. If you're doing 100%, you look at 5 parts. So the world is 60% good and 40% bad in the worst case scenario. That is why we are where we are today. Although circumstances might seem so daunting, in certain situations, the world is more good than bad. What is tricky is that as human beings, we continue to evolve. We change strategies. We learn things. We develop ourselves. And then sometimes in changing, we assume that things are bad. They're not good for us in the changes that we see. It's not necessarily bad. But no matter what the circumstance is, if there was ever a time where 60% of the world was bad, or human beings by nature show more bad traits than good traits, the bigger numbers, the world would wipe out itself. You understand? The world is more good than bad. Although there are religions that would guide you, and all the great wars in the world, the greatest wars and the greatest loss of life came from religious wars and people's belief in religion. Yes, but you know what is the truth about the wars? Both parties thought they were fighting for good. So for the most part, the world is good. And I want to tell you something. Anybody who is not successful in life, they are the individuals responsible for that. It is not me. It is not the country which you are in. It is not your mother, the circumstance. They are persons who do TED Talks. You know about TED Talks? Philosophers, philanthropists, entrepreneurs come out and talk and tell the world about, educating themselves in new things and new developing ways that we could develop ourselves and how you could emerge as a better human being. I don't know if many of you look at TED Talks. I look at this. I listen to a lot of philosophy, philosophical teachings and so on. Now, what I've learned works well. Not for me, what works well. Let me tell you. Quickly. I got 1 minute to tell you and I got to go. In life, every time you're presented with a problem, consider it to be 5 parts. 3 parts good and 2 parts bad. You're asking yourself whether to make the chance, whether to take the chance to better your life. But 5 things present itself to you. You must always be aware that 3 parts of this thing is good and only 2 parts are bad. But here was your dilemma. The human dilemma is nobody wants to face this. Nobody wants to face the failure, the true failure. And the other part is we're blinded as to where their position. So we don't know if it's the 2 bad we can encounter first, or 1 bad and 1 good and 1 bad and then 2 good. We don't know. But here we're telling you, go head on into it. Go head on into it, because here, me, philosophy is I know in any circumstance, there are 5 parts that I have to go through. Only 2 of which will be bad, because inherently the world is more good than bad. Simple. I go through fast. Try this, try that, try. Yes, sir. Sometimes I go through the 2 bad first and go into the 3 good. And when you get accustomed to that, you know, no matter what the circumstances, whether it's a relationship, overcoming something, overcoming sickness, mastering a deal, You go through it immediately, take it head on. Some people want dodge. You imagine today they got people that spirit broken because Amazon Warriors lose? Amazon Warriors a game is a part-time thing. Amazon Warriors like masturbating. You understand? You jerk off for 15 minutes, store up yourself, go to a climax. You understand? Feel nice and then we weary. Masturbating is not good. Stop doing it. Amazon Warriors is like masturbating. Stop doing it. Got it? I gotta go. Alright, got take care. Peace out, yeah? You know, food does not mean 9 o'clock. Peace out. Keep it real all the time.